Well, this is Saturday morning, getting ready for a trip out past the Wendover area. What is the area called that we're going to?
Bald Eagle Mountain.
Yeah, we're heading to the Bald Eagle Mountain.
We're going to meet Scott Nuttall and Ty and Lance.
Totally awesome.
Farm in Rainman.
Yep, and we're going to check out some mine shafts. See if they have a possibility for Dylan. What was his last name?
Dylan Rounds.
Dylan Rounds. Gonna check out some shafts in the area to see if maybe any of those might be a place to check. So we're waiting for Scott. We're here in Grantsville waiting for Scott. We don't know what's happened to him. We haven't gotten any. Apparently he's been driving overnight from Las Vegas, and so we're gonna go get fuel, get all set up, and if he doesn't say anything soon, we probably have to head out without him. So
yep, we'll hear from him soon.
Yep. All right, let's head out. Well, we waited and waited and waited for Scott, and it's a no-show. We planned on leaving at around 7, and now it's like 9. So we can't wait any longer because the day is disappearing. We've got some weather coming in, so we're heading out right now. About an hour drive before we reach Wendover and meet up with Ty and
hopefully Lance. Lance has got other things going on possibly. Ty for sure.
So, all right, and we'll get back as soon as we can get to Wendover. Well, we've arrived at Governor's Spring Road.
No, this is Pilot Ranch Road.
Pilot Ranch Road. We finally contacted Scott, and he's on his way, but he's about an hour and a half behind. So we'll head up to Bald Eagle and start looking around, and then in an hour and a half we'll meet him as he comes up the east side
at Governor Spring.
Yeah, Governor Spring.
We're gonna first meet with Ty from Earthworm.
Yep.
Lance had called me and he's worried about the weather. The weather is changing. There are cold fronts moving in like crazy, but I'm not worried about it. Alan and I have been through way worse than this.
Yes, we're definitely gonna get her done.
Especially with Dave and the boys. They worked through this anyway, so can we.
Oh, we've done it for years, even before we met Dave.
So many years.
Oh yeah. So, well, let's head on, meet up with Ty, and start this adventure.
Hi, Dan. How's it going? A couple of them videos.
There he is, Alan.
Hey, how's it going?
There's Alan.
So we got a lot of rain, but let's do it. Let's get
Yep.
it over
Oh
with
yeah,
now.
I've been
You guys
through way
drove all
worse
the
than
way.
this. Not
Let's
scared
get
of
it
weather.
over with. It's 2
Yeah.
inches of
We're used
snow
to winter.
in Wales right now. His wife just called. She said it's snowing
Wow.
down there, so
Oh, all right.
up there. We'll get it done.
Yeah, we'll be all right.
All right.
Well, a little bit of rain won't stop us. But we're now following Ty to the location. Unfortunately, we've got a little more rain than we expected, but we'll just keep moving forward on it. Yeah, things are getting interesting. We're still heading to the various locations, and it is snowing. It's gone like from nice and super warm to cold and snowy.
God's tears have frozen up.
Yeah. Well, we're up here at another location. Are you talking about over here?
Yeah, I've been to this one. It's a horizontal adit.
An adit. Well, this is very interesting. We got some track. Really very interesting. Well, I'm gonna grab the rest of the equipment out of the vehicle. I need to get the headlamps. I don't see any verticals here. I thought we were gonna be checking out some verticals. So we'll search out this place and see if we can get it marked off as a place to check. We just found out that we're not going to check this horizontals out here. The vertical is just down the road a little bit.
He says he thinks it is. Oh boy.
Well, we'll check it out.
Did not expect snow, but
Yeah,
all that was.
no problem. All right, now we're here at the first vertical. It's not too bad.
A lot bigger than
Yeah, you get too close.
Oh yeah, we got. Yeah, this won't be bad. We got plenty of places to tie off.
Yeah.
We haven't been down the hill.
Oh, got some. No, that one I don't know about. Got good places to tie off to, tons of places. So, and
It's a nice ladder right there. Might be a bit old.
yeah, I just say we just go over this edge right here. What do you think?
Yeah, good low spot right here.
All right, grab the gear. Well, this is like how much work and effort it takes sometimes to get everything going. The stuff was put away, so
Yeah, and I'm next, and I'm freezing.
yeah, that's fine.
Mine down the hill.
Uh-huh.
A gentleman owns, he drove out to Montello and he said it's definitely changed since the last time he was in there. The plywood's been moved. There's a place
Right.
where it looked like a ramp, and those guys actually walked over it, but he said to his memory there was a hole there before,
Right.
and he said we need to check that out because that ramp wasn't like that before.
Okay, we'll head there after we check
Yeah,
out
and
this hole.
it's the way we got to go to another vertical anyway. It's
Okay.
not that way. So
That'll be great. Oh, you got the rope there?
Well, if he drove
Right.
all that distance to say that to me, yes, yeah,
Right.
since we're there, we might as well check it.
Got it. Now I'm just climbing up and out using two ascenders. Normally I use prusik knots, but these are faster. And like I said earlier, we can cross this vertical off and call this one good. Well, I just made it to the top. Checked it out. This shaft is clear, so we don't have to worry about finding Dylan here. This clears out this area, and Les has just finished picking up all the rope, and we will now head to the next location. Are we going to meet up with Scott now?
No, I'm not sure because of the storm. This is much worse. We're gonna head to a horizontal where we're gonna dig up a pile where the owner believes that it was not there when he,
Yes.
a couple of weeks ago.
What he
Okay.
said is it's definitely changed since the last time he was in that at mine, there was a spot where a ramp went down and it was plywood, and Dan said it would look like this. And he said it wasn't that way before.
So we believe something's
Yeah,
buried
somebody's
there
been in there.
intentionally. Who would, because of the storm, we're gonna try that.
We'll try to get there.
Okay.
It's that hard rock canyon that you guys went up when you first met
Right
us.
now,
Right, got it, yeah.
I'm a little bit worried about the storm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's getting worse than we expected on this trip. So, well, at least we
to plan it.
got this thing marked off. So off to the next one.
Yeah, later this. Yeah.
Well,
slid off the road.
Well, he slid off the road. So less here. It's flat down here. Yeah, go back. You can go back very slowly. Just ease it back. So, straighten your wheel. Okay, now back a little more. And just keep going back. You're good. Keep going. You're good. Whoa. All right.
Just down this cart trail.
Okay, so yeah, you guys got the fresh powder, so it wasn't so slippery on the first run. And then he hit your pack and then slid.
Yeah, it is really slick.
Oh. Wow, the weather's gotten worse than we thought. We didn't expect to get this until towards the end of the day. It was supposed to be just rain, but cold front hit us pretty good. So just gonna grab a rope, carry with, and we'll have to hike the rest of the way. Hey, where'd you put the rope? Is it in the way in the back?
Yeah.
Okay, you just parking right there?
No.
You want to go try to drive farther?
No, I don't know where we are.
Oh, he says you could just stop here and walk. We can walk the rest
I
of the way.
don't want to park here. Can I get back down to a safer spot?
Yeah, just back up a little bit more. Yeah. Yeah, you can just park like
Down.
yeah, just park towards the edge so in case somebody comes. Well, what turned out to be a hot and sunny day has turned into a full-fledged storm. It's almost getting to be blizzard conditions up here. So we'll only be able to check this one spot out before we're gonna have to head on down, or we're gonna be trapped up here. So right now they headed up ahead. Yeah, they're up ahead. Get a move on, Les.
I'm following your tracks like a tracker.
Well, we have arrived. We finally made it. What's Les doing? Is he behind me? Yeah, he's behind me. Huh. Pretty nice. We got a big entrance. Let's just get in and wow, the temperature sure increased.
You guys, I'm gonna stand right out here.
Okay, so what's the story here?
The guy that owns the mining rights to this, his wife and his son, went in through the top of this originally and dug this out. He knew that this entrance was here. He came to the outside and they had buried this, and he actually dug it out so you have access here.
Okay.
Okay.
And he gave us permission to come in here.
Correct.
So,
Also, what are we looking for?
So, it's a place where the plywood goes down, and I think it's broke, but he said check that area because it wasn't like that before.
He said to check it. The owner said to check that area because that's new.
Drove
okay.
all the way
Yeah,
to
it
my
wasn't
house
here before.
All right. Got it. All right, let's check it out.
Guys, I'll wait right here.
Okay.
It's like Go right here. Come on. What's your friend's name?
Well, there's plywood here.
Yeah, there's like all of his building stuff was back in here. He's got a whole bunker back inside here.
Wow.
I'll let you go ahead and go.
All right.
What are we looking for?
Broken plywood down.
Yeah, you'll
decline.
run into it down here and you'll be good with that.
Okay.
And this part, yeah, there's, like I said, he's got a
What
whole.
in the world is this?
There's the water jug.
So
He's got like a little
this
bunker.
is what I would do.
What's with the Christmas
Yes.
lights?
That, because he had a generator outside, there's a cord right here. And
So he wanted a festive mood in here then. Okay, so which
But-
direction is it?
Okay, the board would be, yeah, let me see, is it over by the tank? Let me see what.
We'll just head down
Yeah,
this
keep
way
going this way.
and we'll see what we get.
Guy's got the right idea.
Huh.
This is my room.
Yeah, no, it was up over that one back there. This
Right.
is, yeah, like I said, he had a bunker down here and he's got.
Yes.
There's a pretty strong gas smell in here.
There is a petroleum smell.
Whew. Man.
He hasn't been in here though for a while.
Right
Yeah.
here's-
What?
This just dead ends right here.
Yeah, we need to go back up over.
Okay, I guess it's the other passage.
So where do
Go up over here.
Oh, okay. Right there.
Oh, I see what you're talking about.
Okay, so apparently the owner says that this plywood was not here before and that there's a cave in or something's down that hole that has been covered up because that wasn't there before.
Right.
That's what Ty has told us, that the owner has told us.
Okay, well,
So we're here to investigate that.
okay, I'm gonna get across first. Take a look. See what we got back in here real quick. Oh, there is an opening going up and out. So there's another way out here.
Yeah, that goes up. Yep. That honestly,
Okay, yeah. So
it looks like a bridge going over the hole.
this out of the way.
All right, Alan. Here's Skinny.
Down here.
Yeah, it continues on down there. So that apparently that plywood was a bridge, and somebody's been walking on it and broke it. And then
Yeah.
that wasn't placed there before, according to the owner.
It opens up down in there.
Oh boy.
Really sort of big entrance right there. I'm not. I was wondering. All right. Okay. Well, I'm just made it through that little hole, and looking what we got here. This is like a little wormhole. Now. Ooh, dusty. Whew. Yeah, there's like a Farther, if you, yeah, all this is a collapsing from that other room. And the hard part about it, it's so dry right here. I don't know if this is an old material or new. Could be really new. But do we have a really short shovel? Yep. Let's pass down a short shovel. Let me just sort of dig. Because this material looks really, really fresh, but it's a massive amount, which means somehow it got a pretty good cave-in or something in order to build this mount up. So dig a little bit here and see what I can do. Trying to see if there's any evidence of anything buried here. Yeah, that's just pulverized rock. Well, I don't see anything. If there is something here, there is a tremendous amount of material over top of it. A tremendous amount. All right, well, if there's anything here, it's buried under tons and tons of material. So I'm going to come out. And it's just sucking me in.
That's why you have to have an Allen. That's why old Dave needs an Allen.
Wow. Whew. Yeah, there's just like a bunch of fractured rock almost pulverized into gravel. It is. And it looks fresh. So I'm going to look down the passageway and see where that came from. Okay. Well, right about here is where that loose material should have fallen down, but it looks old, so that stuff is probably just been protected.
Room.
Yeah, there's that there. The material way up there, right there, looks like the stuff that was down where I just crawled down the hole. I wonder if there's another passage that goes sideways between underneath there that brought all that, but I'm thinking that we pretty much
Pretty cool exploration, but there's no body.
there's not. Yep. I'll go up there and check it real quick. Yeah. Well, I think we're pretty much marked this off the list.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it just got back out. Checking it out. It looks to me like the wood was just probably put across by somebody that was trying to walk across. I'm just worried about walking across the hole. Don't know why. Probably stepped on it and broke it, but looking underneath, it doesn't look like anything has been buried or put there. So I'd basically cross this one off the list.
Okay.
So
Bye.
Check mark.
Yep.
Thanks, you guys.
We're out.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
So now we got to figure out what to do next with this storm.
For hell off, for hell
Big
off.
storm.
Before we have.
So anyway, The weather's turned pretty bad. We're way up in the mountains. We've got to get down before we get any more snow because we're already sliding around. We just barely made the trucks to get around. So we're gonna load up and head on out. Oh. So we've come down from the upper part of the mountain because of the storm, but the storm seems to be letting up. So we've come here and to look at this other mine. We don't really think it's anything for the Dillon search, but we're gonna check this out and see if the weather will change. If the weather changes and clears up, then we can maybe head back up and check out what we came here to check out. We've only checked out one of like the 3 shafts that we were going to check out. So we're up here, giant hopper, an amazing amount of tailings with a mine over there. And we've been waiting for Scott. Unfortunately, Scott seems to be on the other side of the mountain. And with the snow, there's no way that he's going to be able to get up over the top with his truck. Not with the snow. He'd have to like drive around. So we're not sure when we can meet up with him, and we're not sure about the weather. So we're sort of on limbo now to see what happens. So we're gonna go check this mine out and see how things go. Yeah, good little snack.
Hungry.
I have a snack. After all, I'm a grown boy.
Is that?
I don't know. Wow.
Oh yeah.
It's a big, long tunnel. Well, we got a little, I think they were going to try to cut off and looking for ore seams in different directions.
Yeah, they were.
But they basically gave up on a couple of these and headed back to the main passage. There's that guy. This tunnel's huge. It was nice. Yeah. And another intersection. Another shaft going up and around. Interesting. Looks like stuff is caved in up there. So I guess we'll go left.
Left? I thought we went right.
Right. Right is the new left, or left is the new right.
Fine. Left.
Wow. It is very orange and very powdery.
Okay. So, iron oxide, iron sulfide.
Oh. Little pockets everywhere. Huh.
I think I'm moving the camera too fast. Oh, that's crazy.
Oh, man. There's some really weird areas up here. Huh.
Sorry, Ty. I have to do some editing.
There's a water pipe or an air pipe. Some old timbers. Pretty interesting.
Yep.
Wow. There's some writing on the walls.
Where's the writing? Oh, neat. BT. Oh, nice.
This thing's
Okay.
getting lower.
That definitely says EM 34, 64.
Some track, but it's going into what looks like a collapse.
1954?
Yeah. Into a Yeah, it's like a clay. Yep, mega collapse. So this passage is going no more. Well, I guess we'll check out this passage.
Yep.
This one's pretty big. So first we took the left and then take the right passage. And we're back into the hard rock limestone. The other passage had more ore bodies in it. There's a few little bit, but keep following it. Well, let's check left out. Doesn't look like it's gonna go anywhere. Looks like we're at a dead end. Interesting. Yep, this one's just a dead end.
No mine carts. No rail.
So yeah, somebody came through and really removed most of everything. They left some of the railroad ties at some point. But the haulage tunnel continues in that direction. But then we have some ore bodies here. Yeah, that's... Yeah. Wow. This is sort of a cool room. But it's not that far. It only goes down about 15 feet. So I guess we go to the main tunnel, keep following it in. Jump!
Anything that goes straight back. Water.
We have water.
Are you thirsty?
Are you gonna wade up to get across? Wow.
You want me to do it?
If I,
I'm not scared of wet feet.
really?
Oh shit, that's a lot deeper than wet feet.
Go for it, Les.
It's cold too.
Yeah. To keep going?
Got one of them clay collapses. Let me check up here.
All right.
Yeah, I'm not going up there. Looks like it kept going.
Right. Well, probably ends it for this mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you own this mine or whatever and wanted to go farther, you'd probably just have to come in and just excavate out all that clay collapse. Those are the scariest parts. All right.
Ooh, that's cold. Oh, baby. Oh, cold. Watch me sink out of sight.
Well, Les had some guts and perhaps a little bit less common sense, and he waded through the water to check out for us whether or not the passage continued, which it didn't, which means my feet are nice and dry. All right, well, it looks like this mine is explored to its full extent, and we'll just head out. And out we come.
That's a big one, huh?
Well, that's one mine to cross off the list, even though it wasn't really on the list. So we're going to go and meet Scott down in Montello, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do from there. Looks to me like
Your phone said
the snow stopped.
It's a big one.
Yeah, it is big, huh?
So we'll figure out what we do when we get there. Well, we're down here at the post office waiting for Scott, but the weather is so bad that the canyons and the mountains, they're all covered in snow. So we're basically gonna hold off for what we did today, call it good. We might actually check some other things out if they're low down, but basically that's all for now. If we get anything more, we'll show it up on the cam, and this video will be longer.
All right.
So, all right.
Thanks, you guys. Appreciate it.
See you.
All right. Bye.
Alan,
Take care.
Good guy.
Take care.
See you, buddy.
See ya.
Oh, I'm freezing my ass. So we'll pick a weekend, take the